And welcome back, everybody, to the PokéFind server. My name is System Z, and today I'm splashing around in the water with, well, Magikarp was here, but totally left me. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are doing fine. I've got a few things to show you guys that we have seemed to have stumbled upon. I'm pretty much over back at spawn because I decided to backtrack. I kind of would rather go this way than that way, personally. So we're gonna go to Seavalport instead, and we're gonna do some pretty cool stuff this episode. I've got a few cool things planned, a lot of stuff that kind of has an exploration to it. So buckle your seatbelts. You should have a good time. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any content in the future. And I believe we are currently sitting at Seavalport, which is pretty nifty. What is through here? This is interesting. Oh wow, it's actually like a tunnel. Well, that's definitely not the way we're trying to go, though. So there is a city really far across the water, and it is a place that I would like to personally go because there's a few cool types of Pokemon that I'm very interested in. I was really doing some research. That way I know more about the Pokemon that are in Generation 2, and I found a couple that I do remember that I want to see if can spawn. But before we do that, I wanted to show you guys a few things that I have in my inventory. So, okay, I've got a lot more things. I've just put them away just so we could focus on these items. So, as you guys know, whenever you run around to Pokestops, you get different items, and sometimes you can get special items. I got 2 special items today. So this happened actually before setting up to record today. Funny enough, I got 2 items. I got very lucky. So we got King's Rock, which is apparently an item that can be held by a Pokemon when the holder when the holder successfully inflicts damage, the target may also flinch. So that seems like it's just some sort of perk. So what we're going to do is put that on this Pokemon here. I don't really know how to do it, though. Given Umbreon held item, King's Rock. Okay, so we're definitely holding the item now. Perfect. And then we also got a metal coat, an item to be held by a Pokemon. It's a special metallic film that can boost the power of steel type moves, but we are not going to be using it in this format. So I've been doing a little bit of research, and we need to find a PC very, very fast. I don't know if there's a Poke Center nearby, but I've been doing some research, and one of the Pokemon that I've always liked, and you guys know this, is Scyther. Well, Scyther has a Generation 2 evolution, and I was wondering, how in the world do I get that? And apparently, all you need is this metal coat, and then something else, and I don't entirely know, but I will figure it out. I'm not seeing any Pokestops, so we're not going to worry about that. But what we're going to do really quickly is go ahead and head to the city. I'm going to first take you guys to the PokéFind website, though. That way we can kind of do some browsing, because there are some things that I would like to first show you guys before we continue on. So I'm going to get into a nice little spot here, and we're going to do some looking. We're going to do some browsing. So buckle your seatbelts. Make sure to leave a thumbs up if you haven't already. And let's get straight on into it. Alright, this is probably going to look a little strange at first, but don't worry. It's actually pretty useful. So I'm currently both on the PokéFind server and on the PokéFind website. The PokéFind website has a full map of the entire world, which is what I'm browsing around right now. You can access it from PokéFind.co. But let's go ahead and explore real quick. So this is the spawn town right over here. And we pretty much, as you guys know, went through that bridge. We went past the Umbreon statues all the way down to the fork in the road where we get to choose 2 paths. This is the path we went down yesterday over here. And now we've pretty much gone through here to Seavalport. So I want to go all the way over across the town. Apparently there's another city over here too. But all the way over to this area here, which apparently is another city that I believe might be of ghost type. And if I click this marker here, it actually shows us. So yeah, okay, this is it says normal, but I actually would believe that's more psychic than anything. But I can't really see because there's it's not getting bigger when I scroll up. But yeah, so this area is purple. I'm assuming that has to do with you know, psychic Pokemon, ghost Pokemon, something like that. And if not, it's fine. It still looks like a pretty rad city if you ask me. But I want to make our way all the way through these little sea ropes, we'll call them. Definitely not the right wording. But I want to make our way all the way through them and try and get to this town. I feel like this would be a very, very cool place to explore. And if we can find the type of Pokemon I'm looking for, we would consider it a success. Yeah. So I guess without further ado, we're going to go ahead and head this way. We've got a long way to travel, and I think if we do it right, we can get there in style. Okay, I think the first thing we're going to need to do is find exactly where these quote-unquote sea ropes are. I noticed they're kind of far away, and you know what? We could actually probably take the boat, but we're not going to do that because that's not nearly as fun in my opinion. So we're going to ride there in style, and I think you guys are going to love the way we're going to do it. We've just got to first find it, and I think I see it over there. So let's head that way. Did I get anything cool? I did not. I did not. We really need to try and use this King's Rock. But let's first get on it. I remember you used to not be able to get on these things, but they finally let us do it, and it makes it so much easier to travel. But you know, I could walk that way, but we're going to ride one of the Z bikes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you've heard of tight rope walking. Have you heard of tight biking? Wait, tight what? I don't know what I'm saying. Tight biking, walking, rope thing? I don't know, it's kind of working. It's kind of hard, but it works, I guess. There's a Slowpoke to my right. And if you look to your right, ladies and gentlemen, you will see a Slowpoke. We are now passing the Slowpoke. And now you will see a Tentacool. This is the full express. Okay, I think we're almost there. Hopefully, because this is getting kind of scary. If we fall, we gotta kiss our bike goodbye pretty much. Fog City. Okay, we're definitely getting there. I think we're kind of pulling up to the outskirts of it now. Yeah. Oh no, almost fell. In style. What did I tell you? Fog City. Okay. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I figured. I didn't think I could ride the bike in the water. That would be pretty neat, but definitely not a thing. Okay, we're definitely on the outskirts of the town, which is not a good thing. If I make my way more this way, we should ultimately find our... Oh, dang it, I forgot you can't do that. That sucks. I don't know. I'm going to try and find the front entrance, and I'll get back with you. Oh, yeah, we totally traveled on the boat like a normal person. Oh, yeah, there's the boat. See, I told you. Oh, this is looking pretty neat. I definitely don't have my resource pack on. I forgot to turn it on. But yes, okay, we found the entrance, and now we're just going to genuinely explore. So right off the bat, I see a Poliwag, but I think that is because we're right beside water. So hopefully, as we get further in, we can find an unknown. Now, you might be making fun of me. You might know that they can't spawn. I don't know. I think they can, though. That's why I have this suspicion. And if we don't find one, that's fine. It's just the better chances to find one are going to be if we go to this type of city. And Fog City, come on. That just sounds like a ghost-type Pokemon. And we've definitely got an Abra and a Clefairy, so that's a good sign. What's this all about? This is a huge building. Oh, this is the gym. We've got a shiny Blastoise, which is not my favorite dinosaur. Barney. Yeah, okay. You know, oh, look at these benches, though. Wow. The scenery in here's nice. Is that like a... Oh, that's awesome. It's like a lifeguard chair. Let's sit in that. Oh, wow. I command thee to battle. Oh, man. I always enjoy this server because it's actually pretty inspiring. Like, look at that. You know, I've seen things like that in architecture, and I never thought to do that. That's really cool. Like a hanging plant. It's awesome. But anyways, let's kind of continue on and explore. I'm really liking that the ceiling or the roofs of each building is like grass. There's the Poke Center. And look at that. That is awesome looking. All right. Let's really quickly run in here and try and heal our Pokemon first things first. And I guess we could go ahead and get the eggs knocked out of the way because I think we definitely need to do that. Let's get these Pokemon healed up and we will take care of the eggs. I'm probably going to open only 3 like we have been. Which are, actually, I guess 4, because we have 4. Yeah, I guess let's just go ahead. We will first open a rare Gen 2 egg. So let's just go ahead and do that. Ah, you know what? I just thought of something. What if we came all this way for an unknown, and we end up getting one from an egg? Wouldn't that be crazy? So we got Heracross, which looks interesting enough. I'm not going to complain. You know, it's a free Pokemon. Why not? It looks like it is a bug type. It is fighting. It's a level 10. That's the first time I've gotten a level 10 out of an egg, which is not bad. Attack 32 and defense is 24. Not bad, not bad. We could definitely do better though. So let's move on to the epic egg. What? We got an Espeon. Oh man, I already had one. Dang, that's fine though. I guess I could always trade this one. Or we could add Espeon to our artillery. What if we built an entire artillery of Eevee evolutions? Could you imagine that? That should be one challenge, definitely. That would be awesome. So we might keep Espeon here and just see about creating an Eevee team. That would be pretty cool. And as you know, the kid in me dreamed of Pokemon, you know, my favorite Pokemon was always Eevee. So having a full team of Eevees has always been a dream of mine with Pokemon. That would be really neat. Anyway, shiny Gen 2 egg. Actually, hold the phone. Wait a minute. It looks like we can get an Umbreon from here. Or not an Umbreon. We can't get an Unknown from here. I really want an Unknown. That's the thing. I don't know why I do. I guess I just want to see what it looks like. And the only one we can get it from appears to be this one. They misspelled Unknown, I think. But maybe not. We could technically use our 2 remaining eggs of the episode on the rare Gen 2. That way we could balance it out and have 2 of these left and 2 of these. I think we're going to do that. I know you guys are probably sad because you want to see what shinies I get. But don't worry. Don't worry. We're going to open those, I think, next episode. Let's do 2 rare Gen 2 eggs. I really, really want to see if we can get an Unknown. And I'm willing to do that. I'm just crazy enough. And we're probably not going to get Unknowns. But you know what? It's worth a shot. Let's try it. Hey, I'm not complaining. That's not bad. Steelix. Oh yeah, I'm definitely not complaining. It's huge Pokemon. Isn't this like the Onix evolution or something? Something close to it, I'm pretty sure. I mean, it's very similar to Onix. I feel like they just had to have an Onix type Pokemon in there for Brock. I don't know, was Brock in Gen 2? I think he was. Maybe it was Misty. I don't know. But Steelix, I'm definitely not complaining. Huge Pokemon. It seems cool to have, you know, always a big Pokemon on your team. And that's always been one that I've kind of wanted. So why not? Why not? But I did notice that it landed on an Unknown there for like a split second. And I guess it was lag. And that made me really sad. But let's try and get it one more time. Oh, this is it. Please give us an Unknown. No, I didn't even see an Unknown in there. Oh, that sucks. Dang. Another Heracross. That's a real bummer. You know that? I organized this, by the way, so that's neat. Oh, that's a bummer, man. I really did not want 2 of those. Whatever, that's fine. I'm not complaining. And I think I'm going to put Steelix up, too, because I'd really rather not have too many Pokemon on my team right now. Well, we'll keep Espeon. Oh, that sucks. Dang. You know, the reason I'm so interested in the Unknown is because I want to know... Oh, I didn't know what that was. I want to know if they're all the same, like, style. I want to know if they randomize or anything like that, because if so, that'd be very neat. But I don't know. Maybe we'll catch one. I don't think this is the town for them. But whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Now, I did want to check out something. I see that there's a blue roof over here. That usually means a shop. So I've been looking around quite a bit at like TMs. Oh, this is neat. Let's run down there while I'm talking. TMs, which as I'm sure you guys know, if you played the Pokemon games, TMs are like custom attacks that you can provide your Pokemon. And I thought, you know, we are already kind of powerful with the level 19 Umbreon, but what if we got like a really, really powerful attack? So I want to find the Hyper Beam attack. And I think it should be pretty common. I don't know if we're going to have to like travel a few different cities, but I figured we'd at least try it. So as you can see, there's a lot of TMs here. They're extremely expensive though. Thank goodness I have 200 coins. I hope that's coins and not tokens. Okay, so we've got Strad. No, that's not Strad. That's the CD type. I guess it's technically Strad. We've got Rain Dance, Scald, Dazzling Gleam, Roar, Hidden Power, Hyper Beam. Wow, okay. Before we do that, though, because as you can see, it's a 150 power. Before we do that, I want to see if there's anything else that might be... Whoa, okay, Explosion. The user attacks everything around it by causing a tremendous explosion. The user faints, though. I don't want to use that. I feel like that's just a scapegoat. There was another 150 in there. Hyper Beam seems cooler, but we'll check it out. So, Giga Impact. The user charges at the target using every bit of its power. The user cannot move the next turn. Now, I guess it's 5 as well. I feel like Hyper Beam doesn't... Oh, it does the same thing. You know what? We'll just do Hyper Beam. That's the one I set out for. 150 coins. Just bought it. Okay. So how do you use it then? Oh, okay. Use TM15 Hyper Beam on Umbreon. Okay, so Umbreon needs to first forget a move. We will forget Confuse Ray. And now I guess it's all about going out and trying to battle, which before we do that, I'd like to first activate an XP boost and then a lucky egg. That way we can kind of, and they're all happy in the chat. That way we can try and level up our Umbreon a little bit and battle some Pokemon. The first target I see is Drowsy. I really just want to see how this Pokemon, or this new TM works, and if it's powerful enough to really help us. Hyper Beam, let's do it. Oh yeah. Oh, that was nice. I mean, that is just a level 10, but that definitely works. The only problem is that it's only 10 or 5 uses before you have to go heal your Pokemon again to reuse it. So that's the one downside, but that's not that bad. I mean, we could always just battle nearby a Poke Center or something like that. But I think what we're going to do is kind of continue battling, at least until, I get a few Pokemon down and maybe some levels up. So, guys, I'm going to do some montage battling, or I probably won't really include it in the episode. But, yeah, I'm going to go battling a little bit, and I will get back to you guys a little bit more to explore the town, and then we will finally end the episode. So, guys, I will be right back. Man, I'm loving this Hyper Beam. Well, we have officially pretty much landed 25 levels on Umbreon, which is no problem at all. That's definitely going to help us out in our adventures. Every Pokemon I battle, oh, wow, that Pokemon's a real hoot. I'm just kidding. Yeah, but we are definitely making our way in the Gen 2 world, and I'm very excited for, being able to actually take on Pokemon now. Those first few episodes are rough because you're weak, and then you start to get powerful, and Umbreon is getting pretty powerful, if I do say. We are halfway to level 50 already, and that is just crazy to me, and it's all because of this Hyper Beam attack. Every time I use Hyper Beam, easily takes out a Clefairy. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be a Girafarig, I think is how to say it. You guys corrected me last episode. Thank you for that. But yeah, it's getting pretty easy to take on Pokemon now, which is exciting. It's exciting. We definitely need to start working on Espeon and then Pichu. Like I said, Pichu we'll do off camera. Espeon, I don't know. I might start leveling up because I'd love to become the ultimate EV trainer. But you know what? I think next episode we might try and get Scyther to go pretty much level, or not level, but Scizor, I think is the name. Let's go to the PC real quick. I think I have a Scyther. Yeah, there we go, Scyther. So if I take Scyther out, I can't use Scyther yet because I'm not powerful enough. I have to be level 38. But I can technically put the metal coat on Scyther, which I might go ahead and do. I'm a little scared, but I think as long as the metal coat is on Scyther, I think you have to trade him. And if you trade him, then it'll like evolve Scizor, I think. So that's what we're going to try and do next episode. I've got to find someone who I can trust to trade with me, though. Or if I can find Mystery Man and trade with him, that'd be even better. But yeah, so I think that's what we're going to do. And I think that's going to pretty much call it for today. It's been a very, very, very successful episode. I think we've really been able to do a lot of things and explore a lot of cool towns. I'm trying to find a cool place to end it off. I think we'll do it here. Why not? All the colors in the background, it looks great. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, make sure to leave a thumbs up and consider subscribing. That way you'll be notified of every time I upload. And let me know what your favorite Gen 2 Pokemon is down below and what Pokemon you think I should check out. Anyways, guys, I'll see you next Monday for the next PokéFind episode. Thanks for watching.